Hi everybody, my name is Erin. Welcome to my channel, 3 Cat Stitching. This is another designer spotlight video. So these videos are a bit of a regular on my channel. Sorry, I'm just getting myself set up here. This month as part of VEDA, or Video Every Day, because there are a lot of designers that I know and love and stitch from, and so I wanted to share them with you. Today is a great day because we are talking about sprouting lupine or sprouting lupin. I've heard it said both ways. Let me just pull up. Sorry, Etsy, it's doing something on my computer. Let me just pull up their Etsy so we can talk about some of my favorite patterns for them. I don't think there's a miss, and I say this about all of them, but I don't think that there's much of a miss in terms of spreading lupine. I think Cat just speaks to my heart as a designer. And so the way that this goes is I show you my whips or finishes if I have them, and then we go through either the website or in this case the Etsy, and we talk about the other patterns that they have. So I have 2 whips. I was hoping that by the time I filmed this, I would have a finish of one of them, but that was a tall task considering, I don't know, life has just been lifing lately. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take a quick sip of tea before we get started. This cup has an E on it for Erin. I've been using it all day, so, that's just the way it goes. Anyway, I have 2 whips from sprouting lupine. The first is a Love Bug sampler. This was put out in 2020. When was this put out? Because it'll say the year on the photo. Let me just find it. So this was put out in 2022. I think I started this in 2023. I don't even really know anymore when I started things. I don't really keep track. Anyway, at the beginning of the year, I was not very far along. If I remember, I'll put a picture here of where I was at the beginning of the year. This piece got called 3 months in a row for WhipGo, and I put over 1,000 stitches, or almost 1,000 stitches in it each month. And so now, this is where I'm at. So close. I have under 1,000 stitches left, and I'm really excited. So I have a little bit more in here to do. I have to do this moth's leg. I have to put a 5 in there. I have like 6 stitches up here to do, and I have the big moth here. And also, kind of the hang up for me recently has been I really wanted to get my initials in, but I thought the pattern came with an alphabet, and maybe it does, but I can't seem to find it in any of my files. And so I've been trying to find a font that I like to put my initials in that will fit. So yeah, oh my god, I love this. This is stitched on an 18 count dusty green Ada. When I ordered it, it was a discontinued fabric, so they weren't going to get anything more of it. I bought this from 123 Stitch, or no, I didn't. I bought this from Stitch It Central, which is a Canadian distributor of cross stitch supplies in London, Ontario. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so close to being finished. And so, as I said, I was hoping that I would have one of these 2 pieces finished because I'm so close. I have, I think, 800 stitches left on this, and then I have a little bit over 1,000 stitches left on my second piece, which is, give me 1 second. And so, like I said, I have just over 1,000 stitches left on this one. This is for a stitch along, but this is this is Nature Walk First Snow. They Cat from Sprouting Lupine has a series of these. I'm going to showcase most of them in this video because I love them all dearly. There's a sad frog under a leaf umbrella, okay? Like, you'll see in a minute. Very much my vibe. Anyway, this is First Snow. I have 1016 stitches left on it. This is stitched on a like 25 count mushroom Lugana. I don't have the tag on it, so I'm guessing, but it's very mushroomy in color, and it is very much 25 count. This is also stitched 1/1, so very, very teeny tiny. So this is perfect. It's going to fit in like a tiny little frame that I have, and I love it. Lisa at Linguistic Stitches is hosting a stitch along for the Year of Nature Walks. It's called the Year of Nature Walks Sal. And every 15th of the month, she starts a new one. So the 15th is probably today or tomorrow when you see this. So you can go to Sprouting Lupine and get a pattern and stitch. So I started this in January as the first nature walk because it was still very cold and snowy here in Canada. And I had hoped to finish it in the month, but the month just kind of got away from me. And I haven't started a second one because I want to finish one before I start the rest. But I do want to stitch. Oh my god. I am looking on Sprouting Lupine's Etsy. We are in for a treat today, folks. So I'm going to move over so that editing me can post pictures here. And is there a way to sort? I'm going to sort most recent to oldest. And most of the newest ones are nature walks. So this year she had Valentine's Curios cross stitch, which is 3 little different butterfly motifs. I know a lot of people did Butterfly Bouquet this year, which is her recent. She kind of does a Valentine's Day stitch along every year. Again, I wanted to finish Love Bug Sal before I started a new one. Thunderstorm Nature Walk is the nature walk that has a toad under a leaf. And I mean, maybe it's the fabric that makes it look like it's raining, but oh my god, it's so good. Low Tide Nature Walk is so good too. If you want to stitch a hermit crab or something that looks like a goldfish, it's for you. Winter Moon Nature Walk also has an owl, which I think is great. Something that I've been wanting to stitch for 100 years, or ever since I saw it, was the warning sign sampler, which is like the complete opposite of the love bug sampler because this has poisonous bugs on it. I just love it. I love the spider. I love that it's yellow. Yellow for a long time was my favorite color. Now I'm fairly certain it's like orange, but that's okay. Let's see. We have Witching Hour Nature Walk, which I think is also so cool. I love just about all the nature walks, so I'm going to show them to you. I hope you don't mind. I'm really trying to entice you to go buy them and participate in the stitch along with Linguistic Stitches because she can stitch like nobody's business, and she'll really motivate you to move on and keep going. Twilight Nature Walk, also good. I love this pattern, but I definitely gravitate towards the warm colors. So Mid-Afternoon Nature Walk, Sunset Nature Walk, like these ones are like pure golden hour one. Oh, the golden hour one I think is the one I'm going to do next. They are my favorite. Did I say that I was going to do Thunderstorm Nature Walk next? Because the truth is that's probably the one because we're headed into spring and we get a lot of thunderstorms where I am. Tea Time Nature Walk is also very cute. The Briar cross stitch is cute. So like she has some other patterns that are not quite just like bugs, which is great. Delft Beetles, I swear, if I were the type of girl to make a conversion, okay, hear me out. I would convert this to a color palette that is more like golden hour. But I don't do that. Will somebody do that for me? Can somebody do that for me? Because I love the pattern. I'm just not sure all that blue is for me. But maybe this is my chance to be fun and creative and brave and do a conversion. I don't know. I don't know. I think I would much rather somebody else do it for me so I can trust somebody else instead of trusting myself. But that's just that's a me problem. If you feel empowered to do that for me, let me know. Um, so I Saturnidae satellite cross stitch. I think that might be how you say it. This beautiful moth. Also the Quaker basket sampler. Literally, there's no misses from Sprouting Lupine. Luna Love cross stitch was the 2024 sort of version of Love Bug. Um, she releases a Valentine's Day pattern every year. She has a bookmark that's Black Cats and Book Stacks. The Unicorn's Garden is incredible. Oh man. Spring Cottontails. Look at those. Spring Cottontails are perfect. Wait, there's a Delft Beetle and Delft Blooms, which means I need both of them pronto. I posted this in my seasonal series, but there's also the seasonal Dear Spirits by her, which are great. Also, Yuletide goats. Are you kidding me? Do you want Christmas goats? And the Mischief in the Garden is also really good because those are some cute cats doing mischief in the garden. That's only page 1 on Etsy, and I basically showed you everything. I don't know what to tell you. This is just where we're at. Birds of a Weather, I think, is funny. Um, the My Mushy Valentine is also good. I love the tree with the initials. Um, she has some chickens. So, what's the first one called? Snowflakes Yuletide, a chicken in a hat. We love that. Um, Also, some blackwork if you're interested in that. 3D blackwork cat skull, the blackwork weapons. Blackwork is a word that's really difficult for me to say. Um, she has some ladies if you're interested, like Lady Amanita. Hello, gorgeous. Koi Pond sampler, also gorgeous. If you want a weather tracker, she has the weather vines. So it's like very what is the word I'm looking for? Like nature esque. It's very yeah, very great. And then more bookmarks or the brewing cauldron bundles. I think I have that pattern. Bluebells is beautiful. Like she just has a way with making her patterns just incredible. Like I don't know what to tell you. These are all just magical. And so then under the mistletoe is Christmas patterns. That'll be the last one I show you because she has a lot of her patterns in bundles and then singular listings. But like I've showed you so many great patterns from Spreading Lupine. And quite frankly, if I don't stitch them all, I'm probably going to be upset. Although, quite frankly, by the time I finish anything at all, she's going to put out more things, and then I'll just have more of a wish list. Um, so, yeah, that's Sprouting Lupine as my designer spotlight. I love all of it. Also, Sprouting Lupine has a seasonal series in one of the cross stitch magazines, which is like, congratulations, girl. That's crazy and amazing that you have a like quarterly release pattern in a magazine. I think that that's incredible. And I'm really just full of joy and um, pride is maybe a silly word, but I feel that way towards a lot of the designers that I pay attention to, um, who just like keep going and they keep designing incredible things. And I think because I am somebody who doesn't um, feel creative in that way, that's not how I express my creativity. I'm just in awe of everybody who does. And I'm very grateful because now I have all of these beautiful patterns to stitch. I have beautiful patterns to share. I've made some friends over these patterns when we've started sales or we've talked about how great they are. And I am so grateful that people follow their heart or their dreams or their inclination to create something and share it with us. And yeah, I just to see how far these designers have come, or to just even try to understand where they're going to be in a year from now and what they're going to be designing. I think it's just incredible. So, Kat, if for whatever reason you're watching this and you've made it this far, thank you for being a designer. Your designs have brought me a lot of joy in the hours that I've stitched, and yeah, thank you from me, and I'm sure from other people in the community. Your designs are just incredible, and we're very lucky to have you. So, mushiness aside from me, that's it for today. I hope you guys are having a great day. And if you are stitching on a spreading lupine design, please let me know below. Please send me a message on Instagram. Show me your work. I want to see it all. If you're someone who's creative enough to maybe do some sort of color conversion on those Delft blue patterns, like let me know. Maybe if like that doesn't come up, I might just stitch it in blue anyway because they're perfect. They're just not my colors. That's the only difference. But yeah, wow. I'm in such a good mood now after filming this video. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.